Would you like to know more? Yeah, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Yeah. So I had, as I said in the Discord, I had forgotten. I was so tired last night. I was like, I'm just gonna get some sleep. I had forgotten entirely to actually schedule the stream, and I only realized it like a half hour before the stream was going to start, and I was like, oh shit. Ooh. Now it's not the closest call we've ever had. Cree will oftentimes not schedule a stream until right before it starts, so that's the closest cutoff. Mine, I still had time. All right, so we can go from here. So I got 8 pages done. I didn't expect that. This chapter's a little shorter than the other ones. It's 11 pages long. But we got to the end of this chapter. So chapter 18, Escalations, is now done. But here we go. Let's do our read through. I'm going to go back a little bit, just the paragraph we ended off with last time, and we will continue onwards from there. On the rooftop, he felt useless, but following one of those damnable wolves to ensure they weren't up to anything untoward was far more valuable. Even more odd, though, was the fact that the man and serpent he was now tailing looked to be shimmering and emitting a soft haze. He also had to turn a blind eye to the other things he could now see, such as whatever was currently hovering around one of the lights, and the strange doll that sat staring at people passing by from atop a filing cabinet. Clearly, he was losing his damn mind. Derek came out into the main lobby where the wolves, Eric and Victoria, were currently making their last-minute plans. There were no chances for secrecy, nor time to hide things, given what was wandering straight for the town. This was pure survival, and thus their voices were raised in discussing options for how to handle the threat, even as the dwarf came closer. Not that Harkis wanted to, but he was dumbstruck when he could see them for what they were. Their outlines shimmered in the shape of a wolf-like thing, even mirroring their mouth movements, with exception of Derek, another man, and that strange woman Victoria. Maybe I should do another man he didn't know, because he doesn't have a reason to know who Eric is. Look, I've never fought a demon, nor a hellhound. Hell, not even a husk before. So forgive me if I'm a bit nervous. David's voice was a bit shaky, while he looked desperately between everyone else. Do you think we have? It isn't like we have a choice. Oh, sorry. Wrong person. Do you think we have? It isn't like we have a choice, Hilda said while she rubbed at her face, and Sheriff John gently traced along the scars on his own and spoke up. We'll just have to figure it out. If we work together, we can get through this. It's the only way we can bring down the demon and protect the town. Harkis shuffled a bit closer, his ears hearing the words but not registering them, as he kept looking at the strange outlines. I already told the Drakine and Drakmolkine we would likely have to reveal ourselves in order to safeguard this place. I can confirm that was part of the discussions we had with them, to even get the aid of a Drakine here, Richard said, and was about to speak up once more when he caught the sight of the dwarf out of the corner of his eye and turned to furrow a brow at him. What do you want now? The entire group turned to look at Harkis, who was staring and looking between each of them. At first, they were each annoyed, expecting another round of verbal heckling they didn't want to put up with. But something was odd. Harkis just kept staring at them, turning his focus to look between each one of the gathered crowd until pointing at Derek, Eric, and Victoria. Ye three are different, ain't ye? Terrestre. His words trailed away, and then his eyes snapped down to look at the snake, with the strange shrine on its back slithering towards him. The fact it was suddenly so close made him casually step aside and try to get out of its way. which simply made the snake turn towards him again, even offering a hissing chuckle as it did. The realization hit half the group instantly, but it was David whose shoulders slumped and an annoyed voice boomed out. It was as if the man was trying to ensure the very heavens knew of his displeasure. No, not him. Really? Of all the people to awaken, the ill-mannered and idiotic dwarf is one of them? While David covered his face and gave a long groan, Alex turned and raised a brow at Harkis, who was trying to keep away from the snake. So he can see exactly what we are at all times? Richard simply nodded his head. From the myths my tribe has, that is correct. By the spirits. And he could see them too. Harkis, stop fucking around with the snake. This made Harkis jump to attention and look at all of them before pointing down at the serpent. At the sneaky serpent. Because it's obviously fucking with him now too. This thing's real? The group simply nodded at him before the dwarf grumbled loudly. Ye feckers did something to me. Fess up. Nae lie to me. Ye bastard wolves are all the same. This finally got Victoria to call out, stamping her foot for emphasis as her voice was raised over the dwarf's objections. That's enough. You keep expecting the worst from them, but have they ever done anything wrong to you at all? No. In fact, they healed you and saved your life. Now they're going to go out and risk their own against a demon, and all you have to offer is more accusations of vitriol? I guess dwarves really are as stubborn and dense as they say. They started all this. It be their fault. Oh yeah? How? Victoria crossed her arms under her chest and scowled at the dwarf, who was now trying his best not to be touched by the snake and answer this woman's questions. It's in their nature. So you have no idea, and just blame them because of who they are? Harkis grumbled and looked down at the snake that was still trying to mess with him. Would ye feck off? As for them damn wolves, 'tis is millennial bad in them, attacking dwarf kind, nae matter where. Harkis didn't get to finish as John stepped in. I already told you that damnable wisdom and stone shit is just stupid. Just think, for once in your damn life, about how any of this makes sense, given we've bent over backwards here to... This time John was cut off as Alex grabbed his shoulder and scowled at him. It's a waste of time. We'll deal with him when we get back. We need to focus on the task at hand. First and foremost, we need to decide how to fight the damn thing. Harkis was incensed, but as he tried to speak up in protest, Alex simply glared at him and yelled out, "Just fuck off and leave us alone." Say what you will about the dwarves, but stubbornness was a common trait amongst them, and for good reason. That stubbornness lent them tenacity in the face of their harsh living conditions, even if a self-inflicted wound and hardship. Thus the general disposition was set in stone. It took a great deal of force to make the dwarves kneel and second-guess their course of action, even to the point that they were often the last hurdle to overcome in the myriad world wars. Therefore, as Harkis was about to continue his venting, Alex simply placed his hands together as if in prayer, before spreading his palms apart to form a triangle of his fingertips. Harkis could only guess what he was doing before the man blew into the space between his hands, and a monstrous gust of wind slammed into the dwarf. In practical terms, this boon from the spirits was most useful for creating airflow and clearing the area of any airborne befoulment. But it came with enough force to stagger the unwary or light of weight. A dwarf may be short and heavy of build, but this still made them weigh less than a normal human man, and thus back he went. I should have let you die in the bar. The words were delivered in a cold and cruel tone, before Alex looked back to the group, who were clearly of mixed but generally disfavorable mind on the whole thing. We should just kill him now, Richard stated, but Alex raised a hand up. It's the last chance. Consider my own stubbornness and not wanting to be wrong. Now back to what matters. When should we actually fight the demon? Harkis sat up from his prone position. He glared at the wolves, but they casually dismissed and ignored him. He couldn't bring himself to leave. When he was confronted with what Alex had just done, that act, more than anything, started to sink in. Somewhere deep inside was that final crack, the crumbling wall that was the piercing of his obstinate nature. He felt as if he had done wrong at last. Well, I believe David would be the key to that, the sheriff stated before he looked at the Goofy. Do you have anything that could give us cover out in the open field? We got no idea what sort of tricks or capabilities this demon has. I'm afraid I didn't focus on a lot of terraforming compacts. I could bind with roots, but that does very little against our kind, let alone a demon. Could throw them off balance, but then we have to draw the demon into the town itself. Fuck. Not the most desired choice. John sighed and rubbed his eyes. It's the only one if we want to ensure we have a better chance. Having anything that could break line of sight or give us a barrier against an attack is the best course of action. Fighting an unknown, it's best to tip everything we can in our favor. This is when Eric stepped forward himself and offered a bow of his head. What should I do, Alex? Yet it wasn't Alex that answered, but instead Derek, who patted him on the back. I got an idea. We had a talk on the way to the general store. I was on my way to get them from the kitchen. If you're any good with a slingshot, I made some salt bundles that can be, you know. This made Hilda step in again. We get it, man. But what good would salt do? Derek shivered some and scratched at his cheek a little before he looked down. Well, you see, according to the records from the Blackguard, demons don't like salt. Messes them up really badly. How bad we talking? Not sure, but sounded very bad, or at least painful. Could tip the scales. Derek nodded his head and then pointed off towards the staircase leading deeper into the bunker. I'll go and be back real quick. The man didn't linger for any further words and sprinted, having to dodge past a few people, some of which were lingering nearby to listen in. Time damned their secrecy, and thus they had to carry on the conversation. Eric, you will assist as you can, but this means I want Hilda and you at the back and nearest to cover. We have no idea when you will decide to grace us with your presence, or even if that will happen, but given what we're up against, it's pretty likely. The group all nodded in agreement. Even if there was some unknown factor that decided when their two halves would merge and a new Wolverine to take its true form, it was generally accepted that stress and anger accelerated the process. Thus, being in the middle of a life-or-death struggle was very likely to cause a snap change, much as Johannes had when the Smiler attacked. I wish I had paid more heed to the Yalderskald's lessons. But demons are so rare, Richard closed his eyes and groaned some, for hindsight was always a double-edged sword. I think that goes for all of us. But can you remember even a little? Anything could help us in this. Richard tapped his chin a few times, and even looked at David for some guidance, but the Goofy simply shrugged. Well, there was something about different sins doing different things. I guess depending on what sin it embodies, that could play a factor in the fighting it. Johannes this time spoke up and offered a wary smile. Whatever sin it is, the only way we're going to find out is getting up close and personal. I take it I'm going to be at the front? Alex gave a grim nod at the young man's words. Afraid so. Your body can take more punishment than all the rest of us. Have you taken a boon yet? Hopefully one from a certain lunar source? Johannes didn't answer but kicked at the ground a little. Right. Well, body blocking it is. John, Richard, you two will be on the flanks, while me and Johannes will be up front. David, you are back a bit from us. Support in any way you can. Before any of them could respond, there was a muffled thump that came from the roof, followed shortly thereafter by a second one. The mortars had begun their ranging fire before they would attempt a salvo. That initial burst from the tubes launching the payload loud enough to overwhelm the other cracks of gunfire. When Derek gets back and hands off what he needs to Eric, we will move out. Alex looked at each of them intently, and especially at Victoria, who he knew would be left behind here. He wanted so much to stay and ensure she was safe, but the best way to do that was to make sure the demon was destroyed. It was only Johannes that brought him out of the struggle in his mind. When do we shift? It had been an obvious question, but none had thought to ask it. That depends on what we see when we get out those doors. Ideally, we make it behind the buildings across the street and then do it, but... His voice trailed off and he looked towards Hilda, who had been the one most dedicated to caution when it came to their secret. But damn the veil if we must. Her voice was cold and factual. No emotional charge or defiance, just reality. All understood what that meant, and all were prepared to do what must be done for the sake of the town and themselves. In the distance they could hear the dull thud of explosions going off. One, and then another just a couple seconds later. This was then further accented when one of the phone poles on the north of town suddenly burst and began to fall, held up now by its neighbors, which slumped from the added weight. Derek had taken the steps back up, 2 at a time, even as he carried the box filled to the brim with tissue paper wrapped about bundles of salt. The weight was no bother for a Gravar, and there was no time to complain, even as the 3 slingshots he had borrowed from the children protested their shaky journey. Back up the stairs he went, and came to a sliding halt in front of the wolves of the town, before offloading the box from his shoulder and taking a few breaths to regain his composure. Eric snatched up one of the slingshots, and Derek helped him stash as many bundles of salt in his pockets and coat as he could reasonably manage. After all, the bunker could make more of these bundles, but what Eric took with him was all he was going to get. This also signaled the final time for any last words, but Victoria was the one who came up and wrapped her arms about Alex. You come back to me. Before the man could say anything, she simply stood on her tiptoes, and leaned in to press her lips to his own. The kiss was brief, and the embrace fleeting, as if an unstated goal, that if he wanted more, he better follow through with her desires. This also had an unexpected boon for everyone else, as the grim reality of what needed doing was pushed back for a time. A sense of levity filled each of them, and a reminder of what beyond the people immediately here they were truly fighting for. It wasn't just to uphold the divine mandate, but for others that would be wanting the same for their loved ones. Even as some of the wounded from outside came barreling in, and Doctors Fitzpatrick and Andrews were starting their triage, it did not lessen that initial spark. If anything, it ignited it into a purpose, as the wolves turned and hastened themselves outside. The world just out those doors, holy shit, there's a few typos in here, holy shit. The world just out those bunker doors was a cacophony of screams and gunfire. The mortars now suddenly releasing a burst of noise and fury, accompanied by the sounds of the heavy machine gun. Accents of this orchestral crescendo was the sudden deep thunder of another telephone pole erupting into splinters. Townspeople were being attacked even just a street over from the bunker itself, for the undead vanguard had been infiltrated carefully. "You know what to do," Alec's voice cried out as some dogs that had been turned to monstrous and rotting things began to make a desperate, hungered dash at them all. There was no choice but to cast aside the secrecy to the sound of breaking bones and stretching sinew. A new cavalcade of screams erupted from the things not meant to be seen by the mundane world. The new fear and uncertainty that raced through those that witnessed the change in that group was drowned out by the continued fighting, especially those not immediately aware of the wolves outside their door. The main focus for those on the north side of town was rallying around a group of 4 who were currently fighting their way towards the 3rd telephone pole. A small collection of stragglers choosing to stay with those who clearly had a plan. "Ah, fuck, jammed!" The old man cried out, but Deputy Vander simply ran to him and slapped his sidearm into the man's hands before taking the rifle. The old man understood the message, though he was loath to admit it. His fingers were not as dexterous as they had once been, and the rifle had suffered a double feed from his overly aggressive cycling. As Corey worked the bolt and got the 2 rounds clear of the chamber, Terry and Andrew pushed up to the next car, the former carrying bundles of det cord wrapped around his body, while the latter had his own sidearm and the detonator. "Third pole will likely bring down the lines, but we may have to get to the fort to ensure it," Terry cried out as Andrew stood and fired at an approaching zombie. The first round grazing its cheek before the second and third hit it squarely in the head and dropped it. The thing thrashed and spasmed as the magical signals that co-opted the brain's electrical impulses were interrupted. "Why are we wasting our time with the blockers? It'd be faster to rapid blast." Andrew cried out, but the response came from the old man, who managed to drop a dead wolf charging at his position. If we just wrap the explosives... Oh, yep, that needs to be a comma there. The explosives will disperse outwards. With the blockers, it focuses the blast inwards, if even for a moment, which adds cutting force. Corey groaned and handed the cleared rifle back to Old Man Jackson, who reloaded it and set to getting back to the others. "Could do without the shrapnel, though," Corey cried out and looked back to see the 3 others that had decided to tag along and assist them. He offered a wave for them to follow as the group pushed. Oh, that was weird. We disconnected and reconnected. Like for a split second. Did you guys hear that? The Windows alert sounds? It literally pinged to tell me we disconnected on OBS and then reconnected immediately. So that's that's strange. Also, new fairy character in Rivals if you're into foxes. Yes. I have seen, and I want. Alright. Let me get back to where we were. I'll go back a little bit because I don't know. It was a brief little thing to the point that it has no register of dropped frames at all. But it was just a brief little thing. Okay. Okay, so there is lag. Alright, I will go back a little bit on what we just did then. Yeah, OBS deciding to be fucky is always a bad sign. I agree. Again, no dropped frames. So, question mark? Anyways, I will backtrack a little bit and we'll continue onwards. Terry was already hastily rapping, while Andrew drove a pair of nails into the pole to elevate one side of the det cord to act as if an angled cut. Once the technician was done looping the cord around it 6 times and cutting it, it was Jackson's cue to take over. Quickly he started placing the blockers, driving them into the wood of the pole before he took the exposed end of the det cord and fastened the blasting cap primer while looping the cord in it. While he had to focus, He could not defend himself from the undead that were starting to converge in the bunker now that the easiest meals on the periphery were cleared out. Fortunately for him, the others in the group were quick to cover him, dropping a few more zombified corpses and pets, while at least breaking up a skeleton or two that didn't fumble in the same way. Once the blasting cap was in place, he drew the wire back with him and retreated to the safety of the parked cars and dumpster. Andrew then handed off the detonator and let the old man wire it. "Fire in the hole!" A sudden loud crack and bang would have been deafening, but the old man had instructed them all to plug their ears with their fingers and open their mouth to equalize pressure. A few still jumped when the expected shrapnel slammed into the chosen cover, but the pole began to wobble and then lean, and cracked as it came free. The group watched with anticipation, hoping for the full result, and I did watch it again, and stared as the wires pulled taut and began to strain from the third weight now put on them. Finally, there was a popping sound as the guards on the fourth pole cracked and came free, wrenching the wire away as the poles arced and fell to the ground. A collective cheer went up from the group, who stood and looked at the downed lines now thrumming along the ground and creating a makeshift electric fence. No sooner had it collapsed did a mutilated dog suddenly come racing towards them, attempting to leap the newly created barrier, before a loud crack and burst of light charred it and tumbled the freshly re-killed canine. I did newly again, so freshly re-killed canine to the pavement. Though the lights in some of the nearby buildings flickered and protested the pulsation of energy, Terry beamed with a wide smile. There we go, there's no space there. Terry beamed with a wide smile at his handiwork, and then looked to the group who were motioning for everyone to fall back towards the bunker. "Well, fuck me, it works. Couldn't have asked for a better show of it," Terry called out as the full group was hastily retreating. He was even tempted to throw the last bits of det cord down, but somewhere in his mind he had to admit they may well still need it for something later. "Never would have done the blocker thing. Me and my old man used to just play with them as is," Andrew called out while he ran, but this brought a call from Jackson. "Well, your pa was a miner. Likely he was used to them having dynamite at the other end. Still miss the old bastard at poker night." "You and me both," Andrew called back. It had been his father that had the blood of the wolves in him, and his mother had been a woman he met in his travels. From the stories his dad told, she had likely been a full Wolverine who had tragically met her end before they moved to the point. Tragedy so often liked to strike more than once, and thus Andrew's father was killed in a car crash one evening, when his vehicle was driven off the road by another. Such things could either make or break you, and Andrew chose the former. He dedicated himself to finding that driver, and his pursuit led him to his current employ. Though he never found who did it, he did at least take consolation in that he had found his calling in life. It also helped that the wolves and those with the blood of them rallied around and helped him. "How much you guys in Carmen gonna charge us to fix what we just did?" Corey's question brought a laugh to the group before Terry responded with mirthful confidence. "Premium with hazard pay." While they had accomplished their goals and were reaching the jail cell exit to gain safety once more, on the west side of town the Dracine in his white robe with blue accents and black gloves stared long and hard at the woman approaching down the street. She was escorted by a circus of horrors made of flesh and bone, some fused together into creative abominations that gurgled or prepared sharpened finger bones as projectiles. Yet his focus was intently on the woman, whose face looked as if she had been battered and bruised, hair falling out in clumps from atop her head, and most disturbing of all, the unnatural bulk and musculature that made up her body. She had taken the boons of the hells into herself, and the exterior was revealing of the taint within her. He knew this was going to be a struggle, as all fights against mages were, but this particular wicked witch had become that much more dangerous as a warlock. The safest way to kill a mage was when they were unaware and unsuspecting of death coming for them. You never knew what tricks one would employ in the heat of battle, and this particular pest was about to throw Garrix completely off guard. In her hand she raised aloft a dagger made of fused bone and abyssal sorcery, which drew the Drakine's eye to it. He had no concept of what she may do, or if this was issuing an order, until the last moment. Cassandra simply gritted her teeth and then plunged the dagger into her own stomach, before a wicked and cruel smile crossed her face. The knowledge within her was giddy to reveal what the demon had taught. And that is the end of Chapter 18, Escalations. Chapter 19 is called Hellfire. For some obvious reasons. Yeah, there you go, chat. That brings us, like I said, that brings us up to the end of Chapter 18. Ugh. 247 pages. Woo boy. Yeah, I felt like that would be a good hook to end off on. The fact that Cassandra stabs herself with her own dagger. Let's do that. Yeah. And again, we're getting underway with the confrontation, the battle. Obviously, the battle is likely going to be like we've technically it's already started, right? Infernal started the battle. Escalations is the battle, like as the tempo is increasing and everything. Things are coming to a head. The bunker is starting to defend itself. It's shelling the horde of zombies and skeletons and other things that are rushing from the north. The heavy machine guns hitting the things from the north. So there's already one chapter. That's just the battle. The second chapter, Hellfire, will be the battle. The third chapter will likely be where the battle ends or rounds out. Then you have the aftermath, so the chapter that's immediately after the battle, the aftermath of it, and kind of like dealing with a new norm. Then the final chapter will be like a few weeks later, as like cleanup efforts and things like that are already underway. Yeah. So, we've got what? 4 chapters left, and then the book will be done. 4 chapters left, baby, and the book's done. And then we'll go into the rewrite phase and everything. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just read something on the Discord. God. Why am I so hungry? It's only 10:38. What the fuck? I'm just so fucking hungry. I guess I need to kill some bugs. Yeah, let me get that started. I'll at least get that booted up, and then I'll go grab myself a snack. I don't know why, but yeah, my stomach is just like telling me that, you know, I need something. So, better be a momento. Shouldn't be too long. Okay, so I got 2 snacks. Because why not? I got myself... They're both from... Well, actually, no. One's from JJ's Bakery. Mini cherry pie. Which, they're pretty decent. Shockingly so. And then the other one's a Little Debbie snack. Which is like, oh, yay, processed sugar. Flavored... Spring, flavored with other natural flavors. Strawberry Delight. Yes, I'm sure it will be totally delightful. It'll be totally delightful. I haven't had one of these. I just work vendor for Little Debbie on the weekends. So I go fill these out in the store shelves and everything. It's okay. Yeah, you know, it's okay. I can kind of see why people buy these.
We know the bugs are smart. We know they're organized. We know they can fight. And we know how to hurt them. We have units on Planet P extracting valuable resources and laying the foundations for an assault. You'll be moving through their positions, ensuring human supremacy. Unlike those going after the brain bug, you have no capture orders. Kill everything that has more than 2 legs.
Yeah, Strawberry Light was okay. And again, these JJ's mini cherry pies are pretty okay, too. Made with real fruit. I love cherry, though. So, you know, I'm a sucker for cherry. Alright, let's make sure we turn on Bloody Mess. Okay. Yeah, cherry is great. I actually, what I'm going to do for Christmas this year, I'm going to make a fucked up once, fucked up twice. Will we get a third? I'm going to make a cherry pie that's going to use the red maraschino cherries and then the green ones. Red and green. I'm going to put them like in like rings. So no matter what slice of pie you get, you'll have the red and green, red, green. So yeah, that'll be fun. That will be a lot of fun. And I know people like some of my family don't like them because they're too sweet. I love all cherries. I can't help myself.
Rise and shine, Sammy.
Don't worry, I'm up.
We're almost there.
Or maybe I should do a little bitter, more of a bitter cherry with the green, because the green ones are going to be really sweet.
Holding the assassin here.
So like how to intermix it.
I kill it and we get out.
Well, not exactly.
Okay then, how's it going to go?
First, we help out with operations down there.
Works for me.
The main mission on P is to capture the brain bug. Help out with that, and then we're in the clear. There'll be nothing standing between us and Eve's killer.
Been waiting all this time to find that bug. I don't mind killing a few more along the way.
Be careful out there. We're almost at the finish line.
Amen to that.
Oh! Do you see what I see? Sorry, I was in the middle of chewing. No, I can't. It's not that I can't chew and play at the same time, but obviously a bit distracting. Especially now that I gotta clean out the holes. The bottom hole is almost filled. Almost. Get out of there. Ugh. Damn it. Alright. Better.
Never pass up a good thing.
That's the super, like, grenade launcher, right? I'm pretty sure that's the grenade launcher. Come on, troops, let's go!
Good to see ya.
Come on, look, you got the brand new Mark II.
Trooper, you're a sight for sore eyes.
I'm here to help.
That's what I like to hear. Get out there.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Oh, hell yeah. And the ratchet is our second one? Oh, the hatchet, I mean, is our second one? Holy fuck. Whoa! Hey! They don't. They don't. Just gotta aim up over their heads. Whoa! No, you get out of here. Ugly.
The bugs are closing in! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Oh, shit.
Looks like you bought the rally point some breathing room. I'm seeing the bugs move elsewhere.
Lots of targets out there, Ors?
Affirmative. You ready for them?
Oh yeah. Me and my cutting-edge hardware are all warmed up.
Good to hear.
Woofda. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say. Perfect.
I bet the view from that strip miner is amazing.
You're about to find out. MI are going to use it to grind up a network of bug tunnels. They're waiting for you to get up there and do the honors.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Just flip the switch on the viewing deck and watch the show.
Okay. Well, that was spicy. Oh, flamethrower. Oh shit! Whoa!
Well, if it is indeed.
You know what to do.
Woofda. All right. Trying to make our way up top. Oh!
Grinders in action!
So are the bugs. They're on their way to you.
Sounds like a party.
Sure does, but make sure they don't get to the equipment.
Got it. No sharing toys with Archie.
This place crawls.
Motherfucker! Oh god! Ah! Hoo-hoo! Ah! Tactical retreat! Oh, he went through the wall! That's not fair! Get out of here. Nice, nice. I guess I'll use this to try to kill the tiger. Yep, tigers gain the abilities. Do you mean... Alright, do you mean for real, Anti-Boy Scout? Or do you mean, like, was there a character in here named Chuck Norris that just died? For real. Oh!
Thanks, Source.
Damn.
Arm doing okay?
I'm fine. Stop worrying about me.
Okay, okay.
Damn. Well, Chuck, it was a privilege to have you around for as long as you were. More flamethrower rounds, hold on. Actually, that might be the good way to deal with this. Yep, the man himself.
Source, you read me?
Loud and clear, Sammy.
There are plasma trails all over the place, but no plasma bugs in sight.
That's because they're hiding behind the hills.
So what's the play?
Get to the drill, activate it, and there won't be anywhere left for them to hide.
Sounds good to me. Thanks for the tip.
Bastard bitch shit fucks.
Glad you're here.
Oh my god! They do so much damage. I wasn't paying attention to my health. I didn't realize how much damage they do. Holy shit. Ah! Ah! My own box killed me. Good God. See how much damage they do? Fucking hell. Whoa!
See that plasma bug ahead? Bullets aren't going to be enough to take it down. Look around. You should be able to find a tactical oxygen nuke.
I'm already on it.
Once it's out of the way, there's a second plasma bug nearby. Use the drill to get to it.
Looking for the controls now. Time to fry another bug.
Alright. Where's the tac nuke at? Rita. Now where's this tac nuke? Oh! Oh shit, sorry. That was accidental. Well, there's the warheads for it. Where's the actual nuke at? Where's the launcher? Oh, now it gave me the retrieve marker, finally. Because I was like, where in the... holy fuck is this?
Put him down.
Oh my god! No! Bastard bitch. Oh fuck! Angle! 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 Move! 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 No! 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 Switch! Switch! Thank you! Ah! Where in the fuck did the launcher go? Where in the fuck did the launcher go? Where did the launcher go? I gotta go retrieve it again, of course. I guess let's start cutting the next one and then... What the fuck? Where? Oh. Give me that. Give me. That. Alright, that's it. Fuck this. Give me support. Oh my god. Right.
I see the plasma bugs are toast. Thanks, Sammy. That'll make Fleet's life a little easier.
Anything I can do to help.
I'll work on repaying the favor.
Get me to that damn assassin!
In there, Sammy.
Sorry, but that felt cathartic. Actually, did they give me a thing up top? That'll be the question. Yeah, it's a tad bit overkill. No, okay, I thought they might bring in a thing for me, but no, they did not. That's fine. Let's do this. Whee!
Bad news. Bugs have the base surrounded. You're gonna have to get inside to activate the defenses. Good news. You're coming up on an ammo cache now.
Great. Should keep me going for a little longer.
Let me know once you're in, okay?
Copy.
Well, what happens if I do this? Hear me out. I could do whatever weird objective you want me to do to destroy the door, or... Boosh! Hmm. Okay, yep, you stay there. Oh, shit. No, give me that. Ah! Back this way. I want to keep this launcher. Thank you. Right there. Okay. That's what I was waiting for. One of these. I'm waiting for something like this. Oh, that felt good. Ugh! Ow! Ugh! Oh my god. Oh my god! Ah! Ah! Damn it! I want to keep this launcher so bad. I want to keep this launcher so bad. You know, hang on. Let's see what my call-ins will be. Ooh, bombing run. That's nice. Ah! Settle! Settle! Bad, bad, bad. Oh, damn it. I didn't kill it. I didn't kill it with the thing. Reload that first. And then, give me... No! It stole my tube! Fine. Fine, we'll play it normal, I guess. Bastard. Orbital strike. Take a flamethrower. Ow! Fuck you.
Things looking.
The defenses are back online, but the targeting...
Oh, shit.
What does that mean?
You have to find the controls and recalibrate them.
Sounds easy enough.
I wish. The controls are scattered throughout the base.
I better get started then.
What? You stole from me, now I can't have it back? Oh, bombing run. I guess it didn't land properly? Thank you!
Everybody fights. Nobody quits.
Oh god. Oh no! I didn't have this reloaded!
We've got orders from the top brass. Time to head to the detainment camp.
Alright. I was hoping for a little more action.
You'll be helping evacuate the science team. Get into the center and make sure they're safe.
Think those brainiacs know anything about the assassin book?
They just might, but focus on getting to them first.
Okay.
Can't wait to try out my new gun.
Yeah! I'll take that. Thank you. Why? Ah! Oh. Never worried. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't worried.
We need to get those scientists out of there, Sammy. I've got drop ships en route. Can you keep the bugs clear till we arrive?
I'll try my best.
Atta girl. With you shortly.
Hoorah!
Great. This looks lovely. Come on, everybody. Let's go.
Aim for the nerve stem. Look out! Hoppers! You're going down, Grogu.
I'm doing my part.
It hurts so good. Oh shit! Tanker bug! Tanker bug! Ah!
All right, it's go time. Get the scientists to the ships.
We're on our way.
Keep them safe and keep the escape routes clear. Hurry!
Come on, you brainiacs! Go, go, go!
You want a little more?
How's that feel, you little shit? Oh, fuck.
Keep fighting.
Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh! Ah!
We're loaded up and ready to go.
Any room left for me?
Of course.
Federation never leaves a trooper behind.
Just welcome back. We'll drop these troopers off, and then you and
Whew,
me are headed out for the big one.
Any of them see the assassin up close?
Looks like its marks were all over the outpost.
Oh, I can't wait to kill it.
Just a little bit longer, Sammy.
Yeah. Oh my goodness sakes, man. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'll have to go secret hunting on the lowest difficulty. So that way we can just, like, herp derp and do stuff, you know? I guess let's do the bug. Is this the last bug mission now? No, it's not. Oh. Interesting. Operation Slayer. Capture the brain bug on Planet P is a story known for every citizen civilian.
While Roughneck 20 hunts down the brains of the arachnid operation, you're headed after the muscle. Secure the AO by assisting troopers already on site. When you've got it all locked down, you're going on one more bug hunt. Find the assassin's lair and stomp it. Sound crazy? Come on, you ape. You want to live forever?
Bloody mess on. Perfect. Let's go. Woofda.
What am I looking at, Ors?
2 objectives today, Sammy. First, assist Psi Corps.
Uh-huh.
And then we go after the assassin. We're finally getting payback.
What weapon you giving me? What weapon you giving me? What are we starting with today?
Station
Yeah!
was something to do with the assassin before they got overrun. Clear out the bugs and we'll get Psi Corps in there to finish their work.
Nothing better than a little military intelligence, eh, Ors?
Okay! We're starting off spicy. Oh shit. Oh fuck! Hi! Ah! Nailed it! Come on, pop open! Pop open! I wanted to recreate the thing we did on the very first stream, where we rode on their back and we managed to break him open. What you got for me? What you got for me? Ooh, I'll take it. Nailed it. Hell yeah. Here. Ah, too far. Here. Nailed it. Kobe. To be fair, I said Kobe before I threw it. I can't remember what that's from, because there's somewhere that like needed to not do something, and the guy's like, "Well, to be fair, I said Kobe before I did it." And yeah.
What's your situation, Trooper?
This place is bug central. Demolition squad went to seal the holes, but bugs are still pouring out of them.
Sammy, you know what to do. Find that demo squad's charges and seal up those bug holes.
On it!
Well, let's start at the solar array, because why not? Why not? Might as well. We'll save Whiskey Outpost for last.
Fresh mag going in.
Oh shit.
Somebody made a big mistake.
There's fucking bug nests everywhere.
Hey, Deeks! You or your fly girl heard anything from Zebra Squad in the Delta AO?
Horse, you getting anything from Delta?
Not a thing.
Yeah, that's what we figured. We're trying to reroute the power from this solar array to their comms. Damn bugs are keeping us busy, though.
We can do something about that.
Whee!
That's what I do, ma'am.
Trying to hit their eyes, but it's a pain in the ass. Hey, Grindus, welcome, welcome. I missed it, Grindus. We're down to... We got 4 chapters left, and then the book will be done. Yeah, we... Anti-Boy Scout told us Chuck Norris passed away. Which is like, aw.
Expect to see you again, Lee.
Yep. Wait, Centurion, where? Oh, fuck!
Does anyone copy? Hello? Does anyone copy? We copy, Colonel. We can hear you. Comms are back online. Troopers, move into position for the final assault.
Let's make sure we're fully reloaded on everything. Let's go! Ugh. Too far. I got a little over ambitious on that jump. A little over eager. Yeah, I mean, it's an old boom shoot, as you can tell. As intended. It's not. This ain't a remaster of anything. There's no other game. This is the original, basically. Holy shit! A fucking Chasurian.
Those bug holes are all sealed? Good work. You must be right on top of Bug City.
Small that assassin. I'm coming for you, Bug!
I'm coming for you, Bug. Ow! Oh, got sniped.
Got a lot of dead bugs here, Horse.
Those bug holes are all sealed? Good work. You must be right on top of Bug City.
Smell that assassin. I'm coming for you, Bug!
Okay, good. We're all reloaded on everything.
Trooper squad are retaking Whiskey Outpost. Intel
Oh, I missed. Damn.
there when General Owen died.
Roughneck 2-0 must have just missed it. Tough break.
Psycorp think they might be able to chase it through the tunnels, if you can secure Whiskey.
Looks like the bugs have got it pretty well protected.
Oh, God.
The more reason to get in there and take him out.
What I wouldn't give for some sleep.
Woo! Oh, there's the hole! I see the hole, see the hole, see the hole, see the hole. Right in the hole! Yay! That never gets old. You?
Oh, it's good to see you.
Whiskey Outpost is secure. Where's Psycorp?
They're on their way.
They better move fast. Things are getting hairy out here.
Yeah, the sooner Roughneck you must have done something right, Sammy. Bugs have opened a huge hole right into Bug City.
They're rolling out the red carpet for us?
Could be a trap?
As long as it gets me closer to the assassin, I don't care. I'm coming for you, Buck. I'm on your side.
Yeah, sorry. I like you guys are stopping me from moving. It's an M1 Grant, literally, but it has a 10-round capacity instead of an 8.
Looks like this is it, Ors.
See you on the other side, Sammy. It's been real.
Let's go, Bug scum! Death from above!
god, the
Not
self-destruct
anymore,
worked!
Trooper. Assassin, bagged and tagged.
You might want to see what's through here, ma'am.
You about to tell me you found a brain, Private?
Not exactly, ma'am. It's the cave behind us. You won't believe it.
We'll see. Lead on, Private.
Oh my god! The self-destruct on the mech worked.
What are you doing here?
What in the world?
Oh my god. More assassin bugs.
I can see that.
You killed them all. Roughneck 20. Flame bugs. Destroy the nest.
Oh my god! They're all assassin bugs! Holy shit!
Keep your heads on straight, troopers. Let's take these assassins down.
Oh my god, he's after me! He wants me! I don't want nothing to do with him though. Ow, 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 ow. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, yeah, yeah, thanks. Oh, fuck, oh, fuck. Got one! Oh shit! Ugh. Got two! Ugh. Laser beam got one of the tankers, right? Yeah! Got him. Got him! Ugh. Whew.
This whole place is coming down.
Don't worry, I got you.
Yeah, you can, but again, looking down to the bottom right is
Shouting about a
brutal.
pirate named Zen, and I'm getting reports they've captured the brain. If you hadn't kept those assassins busy,
I don't
What? Another assassin!
what I'm going to do now.
guess you've earned your citizenship.
Oh my god! Oh.
So, you're a real hero. Was war everything you imagined it'd be, Sammy?
So much more!
Look, there it is. Brain bug. The difficulty spike was the brain bug boss fight, which was a very unfair, like, spike. Because were all mechanics that you didn't have in the rest of the game, and it's just something like grinded to a halt. That was a really, really not fun boss fight. That ending though was a blast.
Here, on Earth, we will never forget the day the Federation claimed victory over the bugs in the Klendathu system. Visit the Klendathu Memorial and pay your respects to fallen citizens, to the brave soldiers of the Federation who gave their lives for the greater good. And while you're here, why not enjoy the newly constructed Klendathu Memorial Theme Park? What better way to remember those who've passed on than to fully enjoy the freedom their bravery won for you?
Would you like to know more?
Amazing work, player.
Outstanding job. Well, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you this again, but you're an incredible trooper. What's next for you at FedDev?
Well, while I may not be boots on the ground anymore, I am responsible for making sure that the next generation knows how important this war was. My current war is against disinformation and apathy. And as always, the Federation is winning.
Fantastic. Thanks again for your time, Major. I know you're a busy trooper.
Of course. It's an honor to be here. But I think you're forgetting to thank someone very important.
That's right. A special thanks goes out to you, player, for completing Ultimate Bug War. You've proven you've got what it takes. Your local recruitment office will reach out to you to make sure the adventure continues.
You may have finished the game, but the real fight is just beginning.
There's a war going on out there. We need you to do your part. Come on, you ape. You want to live forever?
Hang on, can you hear it? Oh no! I stopped the music now! I didn't mean to pause it. Everybody got their lighters? Khalil Wolf with one F. Oh. Adam Doctor. That's the name. What, the Chinese room was involved in this? Really? Ah, concept art. Okay. That makes more sense. Oh. The pride to live and die. Loki! Loki! What's Loki doing here? Ah! Brazil, Portuguese translation, European Spanish, French, German, Italian, Russian, and Ukrainian. Everybody else had a buddy except for the Russian. They're like, no, you're alone. He's like, oh. Again, the brain bug boss fight was the thing that ruined my mood on this game, but, you know, letting it sit for a bit and then coming back and finishing off, that was a fantastic fight. Like, because the ending fight against all the assassin bugs, it wasn't a, what's the way to put it? The mechanics were reinforced. It wasn't like the brain bug fight where the game grinded to a halt and you had mechanics that made no sense and the fight made no sense because it was all in her head. There was no brain bug she was fighting. It was just, oh, it was such a terrible boss fight. And then this ending fight, hectic as all hell, fighting all the two tankers, the multiple, the aphids, the arachnids and everything like that, while fighting 4 assassins at the same time, actually worked really well because, again, all the mechanics stayed the same. There he is. Yeah! Casper Van Dien. By the way, he actually streams playing Starship Troopers games. He streamed himself playing Starship Troopers Extermination a lot. A lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone at Auroch Digital. Thank you for playing. Whoop. All right, now we got the bug missions. We got to finish off the bugs.
Buenos Aires was indeed a sad day for human.
So you can see what the bugs are like. And the assassin bug is a lot of fun, by the way. Murder, death, maim, kill. I'm dying. They're like, oh fuck, run! Say, who else is there left to torment? You're on Buenos Aires, you dingus! What an ugly planet! God, Earth sucks! Oh... What an ugly planet! I think I did the feds a favor on that one. Yeah, I was clearly having unpatriotic thoughts. Assault the bridge, baby! Let's go! I see the assassin! Fuck! Assassin! Whoa!
You're going down, folks. I need a medic! Get back!
For the Federation. Ah! Things are going very swimmingly for the humans, aren't they? Ah, there we go. Armor refreshed.
This is exactly what could have happened at Buenos Aires. It didn't, but
This is
it could
exactly what could have happened.
Thanks to the simulator, we can be ready for any attack on human territory. When the real war comes to Earth, we will be prepared.
Alright. And last but not least, Operation Graveyard. Thanks to the power of SAS, we can imagine a world in which the assassin bug lived to destroy Federal Armed Services operations in the Klendathu system. This is not a scenario from history. The lessons we take from it could yet safeguard our future.
The assassin bug died on...
Oh, well, he's going to repeat what I just said. Alright. Too fast to fit under it. I see a Seth. Oh! Come here, you.
Game over.
Want some? I feel like things.
Whoa! Nope. Bad, bad, bad. Get down on the ground, quick. Woohoo! Close. I didn't realize there's an AA turret right there waiting for me. Oh, a turret over here with defenses. Alright, heal up this. Take out that AA turret. Alright, so what we got left? Just the turbines, eh? I bet you that's instant death if you jump in there, but I'm kind of tempted because it'd be funny. Mush minions! Mush! Oh, fuck. Whoops. Wrong way. Mush minions! What the hell is that thing? Oh, there's the quarry over there we gotta take out too. I thought the turbine was the last one. Nip. I'm a goober.
Good.
I did my part.
We destroyed the bugs. Now we're being the bugs. And destroying all the humans. I'm surprised we haven't flipped over yet on the terror meter. There we go. I was gonna say. Look, excuse me. I'm gonna zip past this guy. Ah, so much more coming for these. Like, trying to figure out where the critical weak points would be. more damage do we have to cause before we flip it? There we go.
Don't let me go!
Oh, fuck! Dead. Ugh. Yeah, basically you terrorize an area until they evacuate, or in this case, we're going to terrorize the area until the shield comes down on the command base, and then we'll start ripping it apart. I see one of our places. This is what makes the assassin bug so scary, with the fact that it can swap between forms at will. Woohoo! Yo! Here's some of those Tesla coils. Come here! I want it! Woohoo! Is it Turk in this game? What? Oh.
Can't wait to exercise my... You like that?
Hello there, turret. What up, Upar? You missed the end of the human thing. This is the last mission on the bug one, and then we've done every mission in the game. Oh my god! There's more assassin bugs. Oh my god. Alright, well.
What the hell is that? Here's some hot joints.
A bit overkill, don't you think, game? Giving me two brothers. The assassin bugs are already insanely powerful. Oh, there we go.
All of our training. You can now kill any bug, win any battle. You have experienced the most real depiction of war that any simulator in the universe can produce.
Yep. At the end, you had to fight 5 assassin bugs.
Real conflict.
And then there was a 6th and a 7th. And it was like,
will,
oh god.
Of course, be exactly like this. Except that we will win.
Yeah, in the human campaign, at the end, you kill the assassin bug, and then you go into an underground one where they're like, "You're not gonna believe this, Deets. Come with me." And you follow the trooper, and you come out into an open, and there's 4 assassin bugs and 2 tankers and everything like that, and more nests where there's more assassin bugs hibernating, and they're starting to like gestate. Like, okay, we gotta bring down this whole area. This is really bad.
Well done, player.
This is fucked.
Your work has greatly advanced our research, and the data you collected will help secure future victories against the insect scourge. But during the simulation, our sensors registered concerningly high spikes in your dopamine levels when you were destroying our fleet and massacring our soldiers. To clarify the situation and dispel any doubts about your loyalty to the Federation, agents from the Department of Approved Thinking will soon come to escort you to a series of routine interrogations. We would greatly appreciate your cooperation. Please lie face down on the ground with your hands on your head and wait calmly for your imminent detainment. I mean, routine questioning. As for me, all that remains is to thank you one last time for your participation in this program.
Do you understand it? Do you believe it? Oh. Oh yeah. It's fun when they do these, because they're just fun, right? You can tell they're just having a good time. Question I have is, can we see the videos themselves, you know? Doesn't look like it. Yeah. Well, that was fun. The only one, I didn't like was obviously the brain bug boss fight. That boss fight was terrible. Because, it didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game. It was just like a sudden wall. All the mechanics you learned from the rest of the game just went out the window. So, very, very bad boss fight design. Hopefully that gets fixed, or they change it or something in the future. But we did everything on veteran difficulty, including that boss fight, which was, oh my god, that's what made me not play it yesterday. Was that boss fight. Ugh. Yeah, no. It was a fun game. Really well done. I enjoyed it. Hopefully we'll find... I'll have to go back through on the easiest difficulty and find all the little secrets everywhere. We only found, like... Look, we only found, like, 3. Oh. They've got them secreted away, that's for sure. Yeah, chat. Ending a little early today. But, remember, chat, tomorrow for Saturday Showtime, we'll be watching Zootopia. And then next Saturday will be Zootopia 2, which I've never seen before. So we'll see how they go. We'll see if they're any good. Alright, well, we'll see if the sequel's good. I have a lot of problems with the first one, but we'll talk about that when we watch it. And, yeah. Remember, 4 chapters left. I just have 4 chapters left, and my second book's done. We're getting there. We're getting there quickly. Well, done and then rewrite and edit phase. You know what I mean. But the first draft will be done. So, 2 books in 9 months. Not bad. Yeah. In the meantime, chat, hope you take care. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe and healthy. Get fit, get ripped. And I will see you back here on Monday. Yeah. Bye-bye for now, everyone. Yeah.